Hi, this is Jim from the band Hedra. I've been watching bands for a lot of years, 20, 30 years maybe. And one of the most common things I see live is yes, you might get an engaging front person, but the other members, the guitarist especially, tends to spend time looking at the guitar or looking at the floor and not really paying attention to the crowd in front of you. So my advice for this is to practice in the rehearsal room, find a focus point in that rehearsal room. And when it comes to playing live, that focus point becomes a person. So try and engage by looking outwards as much as you can. And I understand that obviously there's difficult parts in the guitar, so you need to look at the fretboard, for example. But if you just quickly look, you should be able to find where you are. Quickly look at the crowd, quickly look whatever position you're needing to be in. If it's still the same, obviously you can just play like that and practice in front of a mirror as much as you can, because I do go to a lot of shows and I do see a lot of people not paying attention to what they're doing. And another time I'll talk about the stance and the practicing of sequenced parts, not necessarily all jumping together. That is now a little bit overdone, but certain moves you can do, like crossovers, both pointing the guitars if there's two of you at the same time, and just, build a little kind of stage show for yourselves that becomes regimental. But most importantly, I want people to know that just because somebody sings in the front, they're not the front man. So if you've got backing vocalists, they can join in with the banter as well, and that helps to make a good show. If you've got a drummer in the background, why not get him to twiddle his sticks at a certain point, or even, throw something into the crowd, whatever, to try and keep all of the members as part of your show, and you'll do a lot better. Trust me, it doesn't go noticed at first, but eventually the word will spread that these guys put on a really great show. Okay, cheers.